What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympian, Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Ra'eese Aleem versus Mike Plania. What do we think about this fight? I think this is going to be a very good matchup. Both these men are stepping into the ring for the first time this year. Look, I really like Aleem. He's very talented. He's fast. He's powerful. He's aggressive. His reflexes are on point. Very good footwork. Very good combination puncher, with the exception of his last fight where it was a mixed decision against Eduardo Baez. Now, some of those rounds were close, yes, but in my opinion, Aleem should have gotten that win by unanimous decision, but that's just me. But apart from that fight, he's been very dominant across the board. He breaks you down. From his body punches to his overhand rights, he's a very heavy-handed puncher, which means even if he grazes you, you feel it. We saw that against Adam Lopez. We saw that against Vic Pasalias as well. I mean, he dejected Pasalias in that 11th round, right? When you're in the ring with Aleem, if you aren't ready and prepared, it's going to be a long night of punishment for you because he stalks you. And then he presses forward and he finds a way in. He's explosive and dynamic with his approach, with his attacks. However, sometimes it's a wild pressure and he'll jump and he'll leap in and try to hit you and leave himself open. And sometimes his hands is faster than his feet and he comes in a little bit too close and he gets tangled with your feet and it messes up his rhythm. Doesn't happen all the time, but it's something to look out for and use against him. But he's solid, man. He can take a shot too. He's just a very good, well-rounded fighter. Very special talent. But let's talk about Mike Plania, right? He's coming into this fight with a record of 26 wins, 1 loss, 13 by way of knockout. Plania's demeanor sometimes can trick you. Right? One moment, it can seem like he's just thinking, he's walking you down, not really throwing anything, almost kind of seems uninterested. And then the next moment, he throws shots and he explodes with a fury of shots. He did that against Josh Greer and caught him with the left hook in the first round that I didn't see coming. I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, how did he move this fast? Because he can trick you by lulling you and making you think he's not going to do anything. But in hindsight, he's very explosive. Is sometimes unpredictable in the way how he attacks, but he knows exactly what he is doing. He's calculating every move and every punch is powerful and accurate. He doesn't waste his attacks. And sometimes I would like to see him let his hands go earlier in the fight, but it works for him, right? But that's what I would like to see because in this fight, I think he's going to have to do that. He's got a strong right hand. He's got a good jab, but I wouldn't say he's the most creative with his attacks. I think in this fight, he's going to have to do more than just jab with the left and then a right hand, right? He got to do more than just a 1-2 combination, even though it's effective. But he's going to have to do a lot more than just that to find ways in, especially when he's fighting from a distance, when he knows Aleem is going to try and close the gap and put pressure on him. And if he does the same things over and over, at some point, Aleem is going to figure it out and he's going to counter it every time. But man, I like Mike Plania, man. He's a very confident fighter, and I really like that about him. The more comfortable he feels in the fight, as the fight goes on, his confidence grows. And you don't want him to get there and become confident. He wants to make this an ugly fight. He wants to trade shots with you. He believes in his power and his skill. I'm telling you, man, I'm personally looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a very good fight. It's going to be a lot of punches, and it's going to be a lot of power punches thrown. I'm taking Aleem to win this fight. I think he's the bigger puncher. I think he's going to come in and apply the pressure earlier throughout the round. But if he's not defensively responsible, he could get dropped. Plania is explosive, and that looping hook he throws is untelegraphed. He just throws it, and you may not see it coming. And that is something that I think could be a problem for Ra'eese Aleem in this fight. But again, I have Aleem winning by decision. It's a 10-round fight. I don't know what the odds are. I'm assuming 10-round fight, so probably maybe it's 6.5 bet or under 8 rounds. I would throw a little under 8 rounds, right? But again, I think this fight is going all the way. I hope it does because I want to see what type of adjustments these two make inside the ring. But what are your thoughts on this fight? Who do you have winning? Let me know in the comment section below. If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to support by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle and my social handles will be on screen as well. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel, and it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. So with all that being said, if you've been watching the video this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.